Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you may notice, I am not in my usual filming space. I am actually in my in-laws' camping trailer. So I wanted to do this tutorial because I forgot my makeup brushes at home. Yeah. So I was kind of like, how am I gonna do makeup that still looks natural but still looks like put together without brushes? So I ended up doing this look and I think I looked okay. So if you are camping or at the cabin or going to the pool or anything like that, this tutorial is going to be great for you because you don't need brushes. If you forget them, it's not a big deal. All you need are a few products and they are all in this bag. That's all you need to look a little bit put together. I'm one of those people that go camping and I can't really be barefaced. I don't know, that's just me. If that's you, give it a thumbs up in this video. We're going to do this tutorial together and use no makeup brushes. So in my little bag, I have a little palette, 6 Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have some shimmer and some mattes, some cool tone and some warm tones. Then I have my powder. It's really important that you have pressed powder because the look we're gonna do is just using concealer, and so you need to set the concealer if you want it to stay all day. So this is just my MAC pressed powder and W15, and it has a little sponge, and this sponge comes in handy. If you need to do something like you would usually do with a brush, then you have a sponge to do that. But mostly I use my fingers. Then I have a concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I just got it and I've been trying it out and I love it. I'll have a full review up at some point, but this is a really great concealer, very full coverage, and it really gets rid of any redness or any discoloration, so it's a really nice concealer. Then I have my new favorite mascara that is of course the L'Oreal Lash Paradise because it is so good. It's so black, makes your eyelashes stay curled all day, looks great, separates them. I have a whole video on it. I'll link it down below. Now another thing I think that makes you look alive, put together, I don't know what you want to call it, is a highlight. And this is a liquid highlight. This is a drugstore one. It's L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and the one I use is in Ice, which is the lightest one, so it's good for cool undertone people, pale skin like me, and it just gives you this nice glow. It's not glittery, sparkly, anything like that. It just gives you a nice glow, so that's one thing that I really think is important. Then to top that is a powder highlight, because you're layering things to make it stay throughout the day, especially if you're going to be outside or anything like that. This is the Makeup Geek highlighter in Luster. I think this is my favorite shade because it's meant for fair skinned girls. It's not like an intense bam in your face highlight. It is a little bit more on the calmer side of highlight, but it still looks really nice. It's a very beautiful pink champagne kind of highlight, so it's really good highlight. I mean, it seems like a lot of products, but it's really not if you look at how much products you usually use to do your face and brushes and all that. Then of course I bring my Luminoso blush that is from Milani, and this is my all-time favorite blush. I use it on all my clients and myself. I have 2 at least, and they're really great blushes. If you really want to, you can set your brows. I'm not going to do my brows. I don't really think it's necessary, but if you do and you just want to make them look a little bit more groomed, then you can run this through your eyebrows. And this is just a clear brow gel. This is the Rimmel one. Brow This Way. So it's a really nice brow gel. Really cheap. Most important thing to have when you're camping or outside in general is a good SPF for your face. This one is the Neutrogena Sport Face, and it's SPF 70 because I do not want to get my face all burnt and sunspots and all kinds of bad stuff that causes aging. And this has Helioplex and all that fun stuff. So let's get started on this natural minimal, no brushes makeup look. So I'm going to just put that all over my face. Take a good amount and rub it in. Make sure you have a clean face, of course, when you're doing this. I find the best thing to do is a micellar water, and just take a cotton pad and just do it all around. And I brought a travel size micellar, I can't ever say that, water, and it's really nice. It also gets waterproof mascara off if you're at the end of the day and you're like, how is this gonna come off? It's a really good thing to have. So now that we look, you know, kind of shiny, we are going to let that sit for a little bit and take our concealer. So I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit and show you this terrible train wreck of a face. I have a lot of breakouts, which really suck, but I have a few around. So what I want to do is cover them up. So I'm going to take my concealer and kind of dot it on those areas where I need a little bit more coverage, and I kind of put it on my chin. And this area is usually really red and discolored for some reason, side of my nose. And very important to get it under your eyes because we don't want those under eye bags. And on your eyelids. Wherever else you think you need it. Now, since we don't have any brushes, we're going to just take our finger and we're going to blend it in. Just kind of push it in more than rub. So this gets it nice and into your skin, melts it in, stays on better. Doing it underneath my eyes. It's kind of like a dark circle corrector thing when you don't have your dark circle corrector thing. Which I have another video on, which is my favorite, is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer is my favorite. It is really great, peach toned, but this works really well in a pinch. It's pretty well concealed. Add a little bit more on this little part. This one just a little popped up while I was camping, and I was like, really? Why are you doing this to me? After that, you're gonna take your powder and your little sponge. This, we don't have a brush, so we're just gonna do sponge. And we're going to put it on the areas where we put the concealer. So just powdering everywhere I need to, underneath the eyes. And of course on the eyelids. Now that we are pretty well powdered and concealed, I am going to do my liquid highlight. Put it on the high points of my cheekbone. Just dot it on. Little dots like that. Put it on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my nose. And then you take your fingers and rub it in. Sorry if I'm covering the camera. This is kind of tricky. The tricky part, because you don't have a brush to apply the powder highlight, you're gonna take your fingers and put it right over top where you put that highlight. And you just kind of rub it in, kind of like if you had a brush, you would rub it in and just kind of melt it into your skin a little bit. Alright, so now that we are highlighted, we are a little bit glowy. See how it's not glittery or chunky or anything, it just looks really natural. Then I'm going to do my eyeshadow. And so the only thing that I do for my eyeshadow, because I don't want to go too crazy, is I take Peaches and Cream, which is this shade right here. And you have to use your finger because it's, you know, great fun. And put put it in your crease the best you can. It actually works somehow, but you know. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but when it's all put together, you can. So I like to take my ring finger and do it. It seems to have the best size to do it. Focusing on the outer corner. Okay, then to put on top, I just am going to take my powder again and just place it right on top of my eyelid. Just get rid of any discoloration, make it look brighter. All right, now that we have the eyeshadow on, you can obviously do more if you want to. You can take the shimmery shade, maybe put it in the inner corner, but I'm just doing very minimal makeup for this look. Then I'm gonna take my blush, and again, you have to use your fingers because that's all you can do, and put it on your cheeks. It's just a nice little wash of color. Not too much. Gave you a little bit of color. Then comes the lashes, and I brought my eyelash curler because otherwise my eyelashes do not curl and it's a pain in the butt. Going to do my eyelash curling technique and apply your mascara. I think makes all the difference when you don't have a lot of makeup on. Mascara just really helps put everything together. Alright, so that's with one eye done. And you can see they look awake and just a lot more alive, I feel like. I'm gonna do the other lash and I will be right back. Alright, I applied mascara on both eyes now and you can see the difference. Seriously. If you're not going to wear any makeup, if you're gonna wear anything at all, mascara is your friend. The last thing you can do is add a little bit of gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. It is just a really nice nude gloss. You know, you don't need to be too fancy. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit. And that is it, unless you want to add a little bit of brow gel, if you want to make your eyebrows look a little bit more groomed, I guess. I don't really know. My eyebrows are not the greatest. I'm working on growing them, so we'll see. This is the whole look, and I think it's a really cute, natural, minimal amount of products, minimal amount of effort. So it's a really great thing to have when you're camping or going to the pool or anything like that. So yeah, this is everything. Hope you guys like it and try it out. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button and all those things, and leave me a comment if you have any of your favorite products you like to bring when you're camping or going to a cabin or anything like that. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!